Hello everyone, welcome to the Soul Spa Live this morning. I hope you're all well. The Soul Spa is a wonderful centre in Bath that's got a wonderful community of practitioners to help all aspects of your mind, body and soul. And there are live sessions usually each morning and in the afternoons as well. And there's also lots of other online and a few sort of in-person classes and events happening at the moment now as well. So you can join any of the other online events as well. And there's a button you can click to join the Soul Spa community if you'd like to as well, so you don't miss anything. My name is Claire and I'm one of the practitioners at the Soul Spa, and I help people with a really holistic approach to their well-being on a sort of physical, emotional, and also like an environmental level as well. And one of the treatments that I offer is called Raindrop Technique. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that this morning. So it's Raindrop. It's a really, really wonderful way of a technique is a really wonderful way of applying a sequence of really pure essential oils to the shoulders, the feet, and the back and the spine as well. So it's a really wonderful way to help. It's just a really wonderful, relaxing experience. It's really balancing and helpful for the body's energies to bring back into balance. And it's really helpful for immune boost as well. And it's really, really helpful for back and spine support as well. So one of the really fascinating things about it as well is that the essential oils that are used, there's several single oils and a couple of very specific blends or synergies that are used as well. And they're applied in a particular sequence, sort of one after the other, in a layering technique. So one oil is used and it will be absorbed into the skin, and then those essential oils, the little molecules, will start to go and do and help where they're needed to throughout the body. And when oils are applied like that, one after the other, they can really benefit the body and the emotions on a really sort of deep level, because they're going in one after the other to do whatever beneficial qualities that those particular oils have. So that it has a bit of a different effect than when you combine oils and apply them all at the same time. So that's one of the really wonderful aspects of it. So yeah, one of the purposes of Raindrop is actually to stimulate every muscle, bone and organ in our bodies. It's a really, really holistic overall wellness therapy. And when those oils are used, they really work at a cellular level to stimulate each cell in our body, which is really quite wonderful. It really helps to bring the body and the emotions back into balance, so that we can just feel better and sort of function better as well, our sort of different body systems. So the essential oils that I use they're distilled incredibly carefully and produced very carefully to really maximise the therapeutic benefits that they have. They're all distilled for sort of really particular lengths of time to really make sure that the biggest range of molecules is still present for us to benefit from them, because we have receptors all over our bodies that really sort of work well with the pure essential oil molecules that we can use and breathe in, but also absorb into our skin as well. So yeah, it's a really wonderful, really sort of deep, affecting treatment. Actually, it's wonderful. So it's different to just like a sort of a conventional massage. There are light massage techniques incorporated into it. So it's a really light technique. So it's wonderful if you're in discomfort, or you prefer sort of a lighter massage. But the oils work at such a deep level. You feel like you've had much more of a sort of an in-depth treatment, really. So there's the light massage techniques. There's also there's some wonderful ancient Tibetan wisdom with a technique that's quite similar to reflexology called Vitaflex. So that's incorporated into it as well, which is really wonderful. And also there's quite a lot of Native American healing techniques and wisdom that's been incorporated into it as well. And also aromatherapy with using the essential oils as well. So it's a really, that there's a lot of research and development that went into sort of developing the technique, and it incorporates several ancient wisdoms and sort of, you know, modern production of really pure, authentic essential oils to give a really broad benefit for people. So yeah, it's really wonderful. And during part of the treatment as well, the essential oils are dropped just like little raindrops along the spine, up the back, and that's really wonderful actually, and that's really where the raindrop technique got its name, because the little drops of oil are sort of dropped onto the skin like raindrops, and as the drops of oil are falling through the electromagnetic field around our bodies, they can interact in a beneficial way, and that's, you know, that really sort of enhances the treatment as well. So there's quite a few different aspects to it that really make it quite unique, and really quite a profound, wonderful treatment actually. So it's really lovely. One of the other things that I find quite fascinating actually, because essential oils and pure authentic essential oils, they're so concentrated plant extracts, and they have such a broad range of benefits. But there's so, you know, there can be hundreds of constituents in a single oil that can really benefit us. And each single drop of oil actually has enough molecules to coat like every cell in our bodies with about 40,000 molecules. So, you know, when you think about that, how these tiny molecules, although they're so tiny, they get all around our bodies and bloodstream within about 20 minutes when you apply it topically. But each of the molecules has got so many little components in it that can really benefit us on a really sort of molecular level as well. So there's a lot of science and research behind why and how it can be really beneficial for us. So I think that's great. I just love that sort of like quite scientific part of it, or, you know, the really sort of research behind it. But on a sort of a mind, body, spirit level, there's so many, you know, benefits to all the different essential oils that are used and how they can really benefit us in each of those sort of ways, and they're also connected as well. So it's really lovely to you know, all the oils they use, that everyone has the treatment's done in the same way for everyone, but because like literally everybody is unique, everyone will have their own experience with it as well, which is really lovely. So I thought it'd be helpful to share with you some of the benefits that each, you know, some of the oils can have. So for our mind and our emotional well-being, people can have, you know, emotional release, which is wonderful, because our emotions, you know, things happen, or, you know, for lots of different reasons, things can get stuck, you know, sort of, and emotions get stuck, and that can really affect us in many ways. So being able to, you know, safely release emotions that have been sort of locked in, stored away quite deeply is can be really quite transformative. So that's wonderful. Yeah, they're also really helpful for concentration and focus. And also if people are in, you know, if people are in a lonely or sort of grieving state, some of the oils can be really helpful to really support that that level of sort of emotion that's going on as well, which is wonderful. They can also be really helpful for sort of mental fatigue and sort of nervous tension as well, which is really wonderful. And if we have sort of past sorrows about things as well, it's, you know, they can be really sort of comforting and supporting to help us with that as well. But on a physical level as well, because it's such a light technique, it's wonderful if people are in discomfort, and, you know, it's very soothing and can help release tension, and yeah, it's really wonderful for, you know, for tight sore muscles or for joints and bones. It's also a great immune boost for our immune systems, which is, you know, most people could benefit from greatly. It's also really great for respiratory support. A lot of the oils are really helpful for, you know, sort of help to open airways, and really beneficial for sort of respiratory system. They're really helpful for nerves, for our blood, our lymphatic system, helpful for digestion. There's also, they can really help with head tension and sort of shoulder tension as well, where, a lot of people sort of hold stress and tension in their shoulders and neck. So it's really, really lovely and soothing for that as well. And it's really great to support and boost circulation and for veins as well. So it's a really helpful overall treatment and therapy that can really help our whole bodies. And on a spiritual level as well, for our soul, and on that level, the essential oils they've got such a broad range of benefits for our the fragrant influence of them is just really quite profound. Within minutes or seconds even of smelling an oil, you can really feel a difference, because when you smell something that's linked to the limbic part of your brain, which is linked to so many other parts of your brain that control different emotions and things. So, excuse me, yeah, on a really spiritual level, they can really help us feel like much more secure and have more courage and inner strength. They can be really uplifting and just boost our mood, and just really feel quite protecting as well, of sort of other negative energies around us. They can be really grounding if people are just feeling overwhelmed or distressed. They can be really calming and grounding as well, which is really wonderful. And also, if people have had an emotional trauma, whether it's recent or in the past as well, it can be really beneficial for that as well, which is really wonderful. And actually, it can be things that sometimes we're not even that aware of if something's happened when you've been very, very young. And also, they can really help to sort of like clear away doubt and confusion with things as well, and just really help to give us more sort of mental clarity and focus with things. And it can also really help to sort of stimulate your senses as well, just on an aromatic level, and just how it stimulates all sort of aspects of our minds. So yeah, it's just really beneficial for so many things, really. And one of the other wonderful things about the essential oils as well, they're really powerful antioxidants, so they can really help to cleanse and detox our body and our body systems as well, and our cells, because we get, there's a lot of environmental pollution around us, or depending on what we eat and drink, and the oils can really help to cleanse away like toxins that our bodies are kind of accumulating, and the oils really help. They can help to cleanse sort of even receptor sites in our cells, so that they actually function better, and the signalling between them works better as well. So yeah, it's really quite fascinating what they can do, because the little molecules are so tiny. So yeah, the treatment is done in the same way for everyone, but because we're all different, everyone has a different experience. But most people just find it really relaxing and calming, and just a real boost for their physical and emotional well-being. And it's something that I really love receiving myself as well. It's a really, really wonderful, nurturing, relaxing, caring treatment to receive. So it's just wonderful, actually, and the essential oils I use, they're really wonderful. They're so pure and authentic, and they really help with emotional, physical and spiritual well-being, to balance our bodies and minds. And when we're more balanced, we just we just function better and feel better, which is a truly wonderful thing, actually. So yeah, it's a wonderful treatment to have. So if you'd like to experience that, it's a really wonderful thing to choose for yourself, or as a gift for someone as well, to gift someone. It would be a really lovely thing to do. So I hope you find that interesting. It's a really lovely treatment to actually give as well. As a practitioner, I absolutely love doing raindrops with people. It's always just really lovely and different for everyone. So yeah, it's one of my favourite things. So I hope you find that interesting and helpful. And if you would like to join the Soul Spa community, to keep getting more information, to join in the meditations, and there's online as well. There's a button you can click to join the community, and there's regular newsletter updates for everyone as well. So yeah, tune in. There'll be more lives in the mornings and the afternoons, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.